Right.
Right.
Me and Abby, we're talking.
What's good, my guys?
What are we talking about today?
Got a little discussion that we're going to be doing. Today, we are talking about processed food, ingredients in food. Yeah, I just bring a few things to light. So, what is your thoughts, your opinion on processed food, ingredients in food, supermarkets? Talk to me.
Well, processed food is just like rubbish. You just gotta stick to things with one single ingredient. Look, supermarkets right now, there's big companies like Kellogg's say, we've had from young kids, we've thought that having Frosties in the morning was good for us, giving us energy. Really, it was lowering our testosterone, our hormones, messing with all that stuff for male and female. Actually, during the night, our pancreas goes through the body and collects all the excess blood sugar, and that's stored in the pancreas. So when in the morning our alarm goes off, that's the get up and go. That's the endorphins to get out, that's the hormones, so that's already there. So we don't actually need sugar in the morning and things like this.
Yeah, very important now when you're buying things in the supermarket, look at the back, look at the ingredients. You'll notice a lot of the times, you can't even pronounce half of the things. You know what I mean? So you wanna stick with singular ingredients. So what is this? It's an apple. What is this? It's a banana. What is this? Do you know what I mean? And then what you can then do is combine those singular ingredients to form your meal. Stay away from the processed foods. And I was actually watching a very interesting podcast there yesterday. They did some research on cancer patients. One thing that they saw that was quite common with all the cancer patients is when they go back to the root of the problem, they know they all had some kind of gut issues. And so it just kind of shows that, even when it comes to the, terminal illness or any kind of health-related issues later on down the line, it will always stem from your nutrition, the foods that you're putting into your body, your diet, what you're eating. If you had a Ferrari, you would not put shit oil or you would not put crap oil into it, would you? Yeah, you want to put the best oil. So you have to see yourself. What are your thoughts on that, Nige?
No, going back to the study, I think 90% of cancers start in the colon, in the gut, in the bowels, because that's how they're attacking us. GMOs, hormones, they're all damaging our gut. So if you're feeling tired, you probably need to go on a parasite detox. So yeah, these foods in the supermarkets, just be careful what you're buying. Keep with things one single ingredient, keep away from processed stuff. If you can get organic, that's a luxury these days. It's definitely about the quality, and health starts within. If you're actually trying to metabolize, you're trying to build muscle, your body's gotta absorb the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, stuff like that. So if your gut's all clouded, and you've got leaky gut, say IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, that means that particles, when your body is digesting, before it goes down the other side, it's getting leaked into your bloodstream. So that is making you feel tired. That's making you have brain fog as well. So yeah, it's super important about what you're eating. And if you are feeling like a bit gassed up, I'd recommend just really breaking that diet, getting back to basics. If there's any of those big companies and you're eating their foods, just go basic. You could go carb-free for a little bit, but carbs are your friend as well. But things like potatoes, sweet potatoes, I'd even warn you against rice sometimes. You gotta think of the things that come from the ground, that aren't tampered with,
That's true.
And also,
that isn't sprayed or
yes, exactly. So it's a minefield out there.
You just gotta, as I said,
Where would you recommend them if you're not going big supermarkets? Other spots?
Just go butchers.
Yeah.
Even, I'll say you could go supermarkets, but just be mindful. One thing I find a lot is even if you go to a supermarket, you'll notice that all the colorful stuff is eye level, and like things like water, things that's a bit more healthier for us, is you have to look a little bit further. Do you know what I mean? So even when you go to the supermarket, I'm not saying don't go to the supermarkets, but be very mindful. Look at what you're buying, look at the ingredients, and then look at the back. There might be some extra steps, but at the end of the day, this is your body, this is you. You gotta put the best inside. And if you want optimum performance, if you want to be the best, if you want the best output, then these are the things that you definitely need to implement into your life.
Well, it's just, we've probably just got to unlearn a lot of things. And it really is very basic. All of these like quick fix protein meals now, get your protein source from a natural source. Something that hasn't been like made up, like in these yogurts, these shakes. Everything's got extra protein in these days. I just stay away from it. If you can get it from like red meat, fish, chicken. But yeah, just be careful where it's come from. But yeah, they're saying red meat's bad for us. No, it's not. Cholesterol's actually good for us. You know, things of grass-fed, butter, and it's all about what you're cooking with as well. So be careful of the seed oils and things like that. This is destructing our gut. And if your gut's not working good, the rest of your body isn't working good. So we have to wake up to this, unlearn a lot of stuff. And if you've got any questions on any of this, any gray areas, I know you think, wow, I can't even go to the supermarket these days without, yeah, just look at the back of it. Just look at the things that are natural, one single ingredient. Just keep it basic for now. And yeah, like I said, me and Abby are here, and we're here to help you guys. You know, maybe aren't out there every day for everybody, because look, the system's in place. We've got to be careful what the corporations are getting us to do. We're not sheep. Can't just be herded around. If you want to survive in this world, you have to be the wolf. Sometimes if the sheep go that way, it's because they're not ready to listen to the truth, you know? So research and understand. And sometimes it's not everybody's ears, but I've got everyone's best wishes at heart. And I really feel like, you know, having these sort of discussions really helps get out there. Because, you know, we come from good faith. We're good lads.
And is there any specific topics that you guys would like to go in a bit more detail on? Please do ask us, yeah?
Yeah, just ask us, yeah. Send in the love, take care.
Yes, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like.
And I'm telling them not to swear now, so if you catch them swearing on his reels or on his stories, nah, come on. Look, I'm gonna stop swearing. It's all about etiquette.